All right, so welcome back to the movie joint. Here we are. It's about to go down. We're going to discuss Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice. The very topic that inspired us to come and fuck around and do this every week because of our differences of opinion on the quality and entertainment value of this awesome ass movie. So we're going to kick it off with him. He's got all kinds of shit to say. We watched it recently to have it fresh in our minds, and we're going to debate about it.
Let the debate begin. Batman v Superman. I do not like this movie.
Still? Oh.
I told him
Come on.
that when I watched this movie again, I was going to go in with a fresh mind, clear my mind, no judgment from previous experience or anything. But I rewatched it, and it is I watched the extended version, so it was like 3 hours and 3 minutes long. And oh my god, there are good things about it, and there are bad things about it. I will tell you, the first experience I ever had with the film, me and my ex went and saw it in theaters, and I actually fell asleep in the theater. I'm serious. I'm freaking serious. But I will tell you the goods that I do. Ben Affleck is a great Bruce Wayne. I don't know why everybody doesn't like him.
Middle-aged, graying.
He's stocky.
Mad.
He's bugged.
Disappointed.
But you could tell,
turning ruthless.
With all the fight scenes, he was putting power into his punches. There was experience with that. He's a great Bruce Wayne. He's a good Batman. I do like how they showed Alfred, who's played by
Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, Jeremy Irons is awesome. But they do show that in the suit, they have a voice changer. That way, when he puts the suit on, he has a. It's not just.
Do you bleed? I'm Batman.
Trying to do it themselves. Yeah. Christian Bale's Batman, his voice is just so bad. But I do like how they showed the little voice changer to help him change his voice.
So bad? Like badass or like shitty? Because that's a whole new video right there. Those movies are rocking.
Those movies are great.
Yeah.
I'm saying his Batman voice
He's awesome.
I'm saying his Batman voice was bad. His Batman voice was bad.
I don't know if I'd break it down like that. He's like the baddest dude.
He is bad.
Batman.
I'm saying his Batman voice.
We'll have to check it out.
It is so bad. Anyways,
I thought it was pretty decent.
Back to this.
Yeah, let's get to this one first.
All right. Henry Cavill as Superman. I think he looks like Superman. He definitely has
the
height.
motherfucker was chiseled out of granite. He's Superman, dog.
He has the height, he has the body, he has the look. I just think that he always has the same face. He's a one-dimensional type of Superman. And it's always that same
see him
face.
Get angry at Lex and look at him with the laser eyes like, oh, dude, that was intense.
When he had to get mad.
Yeah, but it was real.
Through the entire movie. Like when, if you haven't seen the movie, spoilers, I mean, it's been out for years now.
Yeah, you had to have seen it. If not, where the fuck are you?
But when they're in the conference and he can hear something going on, the guy blows up. And then at the end of that scene, he's just there like same old scene, like he doesn't look like he's hurt.
See, I didn't see that.
He doesn't look like he was affected by it.
I seen it all different.
And it's a lot with this.
He was sad all those people died.
He's stone-faced.
He's fucking Superman.
Stone-faced.
He's the steel face, bitch. He's the man of steel. He was so disappointed and he felt like he failed. He should have seen the bomb.
He should have had more facial expression to express how he felt.
It looked like loss.
No.
Like, damn, it's all bad. I'm going to catch the blame. All these people are dead. This motherfucker did it. I should have seen it coming. All that, all in one solemn, simple look.
Okay. But
I think he did great, too.
Overall, I do like him as Superman.
He's a great Superman.
But nobody in this movie or Justice League compares to Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I'm sorry.
She is awesome. Love her.
She was awesome in this movie. She is awesome in Wonder Woman, and she is awesome in Justice League. Gal Gadot kills it in this movie when she shows up at the end. When when Batman is literally about to get blown up by Doomsday, which I can't wait to talk about that. And she shows up and she's like that, and that music comes on. I'm like, this bitch is a badass, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's awesome.
But those are pretty much my likes. I do like Henry Cavill as Superman. I just wish that he had more facial expressions in certain situations.
What about, what's his name? Jesse
Eisenberg as
my
Lex
Zombieland buddy.
Okay.
Little twerpy Zombieland guy talking about cardio and double taps. Gonna be the mad fucking genius.
I mean, he might have turned mad genius at the end, but throughout the entire
fucking nuts. Having them
you know,
lapses.
my dad.
Drifting off into something. Hey, dude was a whack job.
I couldn't stand his acting. I thought, and I don't think it was him. I think it was the writers who gave him the content to read and what to act off of. Because, I mean, he wasn't menacing. He wasn't scary. He was a derpy kid until he got a hold of General Zod. When he got a hold of General Zod and started switching General Zod into Doomsday, that's when he became
Bro, he was making kryptonite, anti-Superman weapons. He was blowing up the Senate lady. Like, he was plotting to kidnap Mom and Lois. Like, this motherfucker was doing all that the whole time.
What I'm saying is, though, is that, like, before that, he was really derpy. He's like, oh, you should not pick a fight with this guy.
He's
it's
crazy.
So stupid.
He knew Bruce was Batman.
It's bad.
He knew Clark was Superman.
Yeah.
He got them together
Yeah.
and was antagonizing them.
But the acting was still bad. I'm not saying the character was bad. The character, what he wanted to do was good. He wanted to pit God against man. And
now
then what's
God
that
does
scene?
my bidding.
Yeah. Now he was like, yeah, now God does my bidding, and then Superman looks up at him with that angry look.
They can't do shit.
Yeah, he can't do shit.
He's got Mom. Oh, you just saved Lois, bitch. I got your mom, too. Now go kill the Bat.
I want to know if, because I've never looked this up, in the time that this movie's been out, I've never looked it up, never do in the comments. But are both of their moms really named Martha? Or was it just for this movie's sake?
Oh, I haven't looked it up in the movie. There was both Martha, but
we
can Google it. Yeah.
Because I want to know if originally, in the original comic...
Why did you say that name?
If they made it just for this movie, it's stupid. But if it is legit, then I guess it's kind of a coincidence. And I will say the beginning of this movie, I'm so sick and tired of every Batman movie showing what happens to his parents. We know what happens to his parents. We know everything. It's just like Spider-Man. We know what happens to Uncle Ben. We don't need to see it. We know what happens. And that's why I like segue Spider-Man Homecoming, because it takes place after that. We don't need to see it. We just need to see Peter Parker, from then on. But Batman v Superman, yeah, I didn't like the beginning. I don't like that we need to know that, because we already know that. Find anything yet?
Martha Wayne is a fictional character appearing in American comic books published by DC Comics. Commonly in association with the superhero Batman, she is the mother of Bruce Wayne, the future Batman, and the wife of Dr. Thomas Wayne. So now we're going to see Superman's mama's name. Earth Mama.
Earth Mama. Okay. what else is there to talk about? Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg. I think his acting was so bad up until he got General Zod and started switching and creating Doomsday. Then he started becoming a little bit more sinister, and it started working out a little bit more to me. But because of the beginning, it just I don't know. I don't like the character all that well. I do like Jesse Eisenberg as an actor.
Martha Kent is Superman's adoptive mother on Earth. Always has been. And then in the comics, Laura was Superman's biological mother on Krypton.
So they both are
So
named
Martha.
Okay, so
That's fucking awesome.
they did their research, and they used both of them, and all that.
And it was the catalyst that brought them together when the shit went down. That's what got them together. And he's like, I gotta save my mom. He's like, no, I'll save your mom. Blah, I got this, blah. And then some more fucking badass, awesome action sequences. And he fucking goes and handles everybody and saves his mom.
Okay,
It was fucking amazing. All the fights were amazing. Superman got his fucking ass whooped by Batman. Immortal Man. He fucking kryptonite gassed him and had the spear, like the spear of destiny. Fucking kryptonite spear. He was gonna kill his ass. He was done for. All that mercy that he showed Batman didn't mean shit. Because when it came go time, he was about to get killed. Batman is a bad motherfucker. Just so y'all know. Go watch that movie again. Wow. So cool.
you're getting passionate over here.
He whooped on Superman.
But
Hit
just
him
like
with the gas.
just like what Superman said, if he wanted it, he could have killed him.
All that mercy don't mean shit.
All that
he was
mercy
gonna
don't
get
mean
killed
shit.
for that mercy.
I agree.
Batman had a vendetta. He said he was gonna make him bleed, and he fucking did it.
That is one scene that I do like.
Tough, man.
When
That
he's
was
like,
tough.
when he's sitting there in the rain, and
Yeah.
Superman's going to fly off, he's like, let me ask you something. He's like, do you bleed? Superman just flies off, and he's like, you will.
And he does. He fucking picks him up and throws him through walls, punches him in his face like he's just some normal. He ain't Superman. He got Krypton gassed. His ass got handled.
Okay, so I want to talk about the fight.
Let's talk
They
about
said
the
the fight lasted 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
How long did the fight last between them and Doomsday? This movie, I understand. It's called Dawn of Justice. And it's called Batman v Superman. Batman versus Superman. They have one big fight towards the end of the movie.
But the whole movie led up to it.
Yes, but I think a lot of people, and my thing with this movie is, if they would have just stuck with Batman versus Superman, and not worry about Dawn of Justice, not worry about the Justice League just yet, they could have had an end credit scene, which at the end of the movie she sends it back, or he sends it back to her, and it shows the video of all the Justice League. If they would have saved that as an end credit scene to show Justice League's coming up, and the whole movie was just about Batman v Superman, and then them taking over.
But it wasn't. It was a segue to the other movie.
That's what makes it.
And
Because
when
it worried so much about being a segue rather than being an independent movie. Yes,
It didn't. They
Because
didn't
it
make
set
up till the end. The whole movie was leading up to what you knew was coming. Batman fighting Superman and kicking his fucking ass. Okay?
Only
and then
for 7 minutes.
But the whole movie led up to that.
But it's only
And
7 minute fight.
That was the catalyst that
But the
brought
reason
them
why
together
the
to
reason
form
why the fight
Justice
is
League.
so short,
Dawn
so they
of
can worry
Justice.
about Doomsday. That's what pisses me off. It's the same thing about the Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Electro, Jamie Foxx's Electro. That movie was so bad because they were worried about coming out with the third one because they were looking forward to the Sinister Six. In this movie, if they would have just worried about Batman versus Superman, that fight could have lasted a lot longer. We could have seen more of it. We could have seen more of that fight, and then at the end, worry about Dawn of Justice, and then Justice League could have been about them coming together, and they could have had more of Doomsday in that movie.
Well, they could have did anything, but the whole thing, the whole premise was the segue to a franchise. The Batman vs. Superman is the headline. You see the shit go down with Dawn of Justice. Where's that come into it? Where when they fucking settle their shit, they hash their fucking disagreement out. And they band together. They stop Doomsday. They stop Lex. Superman gets killed. Sorta. Batman saves Superman's mom. Like, it went from Batman vs. Superman to Dawn of Justice in that 7 minutes. The whole movie led up to the fight.
Exactly.
And then
Exactly. In
the
7
segue,
minutes.
the segue to the franchise, Justice League.
But
They
they
wanted
could
to
have
make
worried
a
about
series
that.
of
They
it.
could have worried just like the MCU.
It wasn't written that way.
I know, and that's what makes it bad.
Well, you could go
Just like the
revisit any
MCU.
movie and rewrite it better. Hindsight's 2020.
Well, yeah.
Like, oh, that didn't work. That would have been awesome.
It would have
Maybe,
been better.
yeah,
It's
but
the same thing that I said with Age of Ultron. They called it Age of Ultron, but they only made it one movie. I think it would have been better if it was a 2-movie part, because then they could have added more content. If this movie were just about Batman vs. Superman and not starting the Dawn of Justice, they still could have kept everything in there, like the whole him getting the information, her taking the chip, them looking at it, and then at the end of the movie, like maybe the very last scene or an end credit scene, it could have been him sending her the chip, and then it's showing Dawn of Justice in that.
we could
That way it
dream
could
up
have.
anything.
That's what I'm saying. That's
but
what
that's
made
not
the
the
movie
product
better.
we got.
That's what
it
I
could
know,
have.
and that's what makes the movie
It could
bad.
have.
That's what makes it
No,
bad.
it's not bad.
That's what makes it bad.
It's not bad.
If they wouldn't have worrying about Justice League and just made it Batman versus Superman, Lex was the real reason why he did that. Batman versus, we would have had a 30-minute fight, a longer fight, and then it could have been where at the end he's going to kill him, but he doesn't. And then they band together, they beat all of Lex's people, and then Lex goes to jail. And then that's when they segue into blah blah blah, and then the next movie is Lex breaking out somehow.
You should maybe write screenplays. Be a screenwriter. The finished product is what we got. Hypothetically, don't matter. The movie itself was designed with a premise in mind.
Yeah.
Beyond the movie's release.
Yeah.
You know, so that they could make a franchise.
This movie was literally their, and that's why I don't like it, because it was them trying to rush to catch up to the MCU.
The movie was entertaining as fuck, bro. It was great. And the fight sequence, albeit shorter than we might have liked.
The Doomsday fight was long.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
And you had fucking
Doomsday.
Gal Gadot with her fucking lasso and her fucking sheet. Hey, that bitch is awesome. And Batman
that
trying
fight was
to
cool.
chip in.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, man, it was such a good movie. I don't know how you don't like it.
I don't.
There's plot holes in all kinds of movies.
Yeah. But I
It was great. It's a great movie. This guy is mistaken. He's saying, people.
I'm sorry.
Let's see some comments. I know we got like 36 subscribers, but talk.
8, 9.
Oh, we got 12. 114. It's awesome.
Anyway, so
Watch it.
what would you rate it?
I'd rate it a fucking 9. Love that movie. I've seen it 50 times. Love it. I bought it as soon as I could buy it, and I watch it every chance I get when I'm not getting yelled at for taking over the TV. Love that movie. Like the Avengers movies. Saw them 50 times. Still as entertained the 50th time as I was the second time. Love it. It's a great movie. 9. What would you rate it? Come on, you're insulting everybody. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I gotta give it a 4. A 4 out of 10.
Oh, no.
It has a lot of good parts in it, don't get me wrong. Ben Affleck is great. Henry Cavill is pretty good. Gal Gadot is amazing. The fight sequences, all the fight sequences.
Action fucking packed.
It is not action packed.
It is.
There's
Be
a lot
Superman
of,
and
there's
take a
lot of
fucking
time.
kryptonite
No.
grenade to the face.
You're talking about one fight scene.
Superman
You're
got
saying-
the shit
you're
kicked
saying-
out of him, dude.
You're talking about one fight scene, though. What I'm saying is that,
That
there's a
one
lot.
fight
There's a
scene
lot of the movie that's
This is
really
what the
slow.
movie was leading up
There's
to.
a lot. 7
The
minutes.
title, Batman versus Superman, and it was everything I hoped it would be. And Superman got spared
You
by the
would
lowly mortal
you-
Bruce Wayne.
You really would have liked to see more of Batman using more of his gadgets, being more.
You saw
smart.
that leading up to it when he got the kryptonite, and he
No, but
he left the bat.
I'm talking about the fight between them two. Wouldn't you have liked to have seen more of that fight?
I thought it was pretty fulfilling. I thought it was great. Where he slammed him down into the bat light and was talking shit like, yeah, you'd be dead if I wanted. Bitch, breathe in this gas. Get your face cut. Get stomped on by the bat. Hey, it was great, man. I can't believe you don't like it.
So who's your favorite DC hero?
It's gotta be Batman, bro.
Batman?
Batman's rich. That's his super. He even says it. That's his superpower. Oh, I'm rich.
That's not in that movie.
It is in that movie.
It's in Justice League.
No, it ain't. It's in that movie.
No, it's in Justice League.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because
We just
Barry
watched
Allen.
the movie again.
We just watched the trailer to Justice League. Barry Allen was
Oh,
like,
maybe
"What's
I'm
your-"
mistaken.
Yeah, he's
But
like,
that's his fucking superpower. Oh,
Okay,
and he's a
I'm good.
martial arts fucking expert.
he knows like over 100 different martial arts.
It's fucking Batman.
All right, so you give it a 9.
I
gave
give it a 9
I'm
plus.
sorry.
Love that
Sorry.
movie.
But anyways, yeah, this was our review for Batman. v
We got
Superman.
a thumbs up and a thumbs down. You know, like fucking Siskel and Ebert in here.
Anyways, yeah.
9 and a gold star.
Comment down below.
We need
Let
to get
us
some
know.
feedback.
Yeah, what you guys thought? Who liked it? Who didn't like it? What you guys thought? I mean, you know, don't forget to like, share, and please.
Subscribe, hit the bell. You need to be notified when we're talking shit.
You know.
Thanks for coming.
All right, thank you guys. Have a good one.